All right, thanks guys. Welcome to the show. My name is Brock Page and I do sports picks for free right here on YouTube. I also sell my personal bets on brockpage.com and I have packages beginning at just $1.99. Now the link for that package is in the description section below. Now I did go just 2 and 3 yesterday. My personal sports bets on that website had kind of a tough day, so definitely got to do a better job than that. Having said that, though, I still have over 850 supportive patrons who are still signed up and active on that page. And if you want to know what the difference is between what I do here on my YouTube channel and what I do on my website, I'll explain a little bit more about it at the end of the video. But with that, guys, let's go ahead and dive into some free content. We're going to start with the Hawks taking on the Cavs, 7:30 Eastern tip-off on Friday, April 15th, 2022. Atlanta's -2 with the total at 223. And even though many of the stats and numbers say to tell you, or they'll tell you to tail Cleveland in this spot here, these guys simply haven't been good enough down the home stretch. The Cavs got the W only 3 times since March 19th, and they posted a record of just 3-9 straight up during that time frame. Now, even worse than that, Cleveland failed to cover in 9 out of their last 13 ball games as well. Now, the Cavs' biggest issue this season has been their offensive output. They're scoring only 107 points a game, and they've also done a lackluster job of shooting from the foul line. Now, they're taking on an Atlanta squad who, similar to last season, got hot at the right time. The Hawks have gotten the W in 8 out of their last 10 ball games, and they covered the point spread in 80% of those contests. Now, Atlanta's also done a real nice job shooting the 3-ball this year as well. They're currently in the top 3 in offensive 3-point percentage. Now, Trae Young, he's scoring over 28 points per contest, along with 3 boards, 9 assists. Meanwhile, DeAndre Hunter is scoring over 13 points a night himself, along with 3 rebounds and a pretty nice shooting percentage from 3 land as well. And speaking of shooting the basketball, Atlanta also finds themselves in the top 10 in offensive field goal percentage as well, doing a real nice job shooting from the field. Now, injury-wise, Lou Williams and John Collins, they are out. Meanwhile, Bogdanovic, he's actually listed as questionable. Meanwhile, for Cleveland on the other side of things, Jared Allen's questionable for them. When it comes to the total in this one, Cleveland went 4-2 to the under in their last 6 outings, 26-15 to the under in the Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse. Meanwhile, Atlanta on the other side of things, they saw 5 out of their last 6 fall under the total themselves. I'm going to lean toward Atlanta -2 and the under 223. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our next and final matchup for the video. It is going to be Pelicans versus the Clippers. 10 o'clock Eastern start time. The LA Clippers are -4, totals 215.5. And even though the Clippers did lose their last game against Minnesota, they've still gotten the W in 6 out of their last 8. And they played some pretty good basketball in the Crypto Center. They're currently 25-16 straight up at home this year, and they're actually leading the NBA in home 3-point percentage. Norman Powell's making over 54% of his 3-pointers in his short stint with Los Angeles. 21 points a game and a couple of boards as well for Powell with the Clippers. Meanwhile, Paul George is scoring over 24 points a game himself, along with 6 rebounds, couple of steals. And speaking of defensive play, the Clippers are currently in the top 10 in the league in fewest home points allowed. So certainly some good things going for Los Angeles on both ends of the court. Now, they're taking on a Pelicans team who definitely does not play their best basketball on the road. They've won just 17 of 41 while traveling, and they're actually in the bottom 10 in road scoring. Now, no real surprise here. The Pels have also done a pretty bad job of shooting the 3-ball away from home as well. They currently rank amongst the worst in the league in offensive 3-point percentage. Now, total-wise, the Pels saw 3 out of their last 5 get over the posted number. Overs against the likes of Golden State, Memphis, and Sacramento during that span. Meanwhile, the Clippers went 60% to the over in their last 10 outings themselves. I'm going to lean toward the LA Clippers -4. and the over 215.5. And with that, guys, we're going to jump into our quick pick recap. Powered to you by my website at brockpage.com, where we have packages beginning at just $1.99. I'm going to lean toward Atlanta -2, under 223. I also like the LA Clippers -4 and the over 215.5. And with that, guys, that's going to do it for me. Don't forget to check me out on brockpage.com. Now, if you guys do end up getting a membership here today on my website, just keep in mind you're going to get billed the day you sign up and then the first of every month following that. So if you do end up getting a membership here today on brockpage.com, you're going to get access to that content every single day all the way through the end of April. I always tell folks in every single video, the earlier in the month you sign up, the better. And guys, if you want to get access to every single bet that I give out on that website, you're going to want to think about signing up for my board member tier package. Not only do board members get access to the board member tier pick itself, they're actually going to get access to every single bet that I give out on that website every single day, all the way through the end of April as well. The board member tier is an all-inclusive membership. Now, guys, you may be wondering or thinking, what the difference is between what I do here on YouTube and what I do on my website. Well, what I do here on YouTube is I'll handicap the entire slate of games in any given sport, side and total. And what I do on brockpage.com is I'll actually share with you which one of these free YouTube picks on my channel that I'm actually betting on personally. But most importantly, guys, got to thank you for joining me right here on YouTube. Really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. Also appreciate you kind of bearing with me over the past couple of weeks as I'm dealing with some intense seasonal allergies. I've had no hearing in my right ear for the last week. It started last Friday, and still to this day, I can't hear out of my right ear. It's just all clogged up. So we've had a very depressing bout with seasonal allergies. Been taking all the right medication. I get them bad. I got them, since I was a teenager. So, whenever those seasons change, man, I have a tough time dealing with it. So I appreciate you guys bearing with me as I sniffle and cough and clear my throat for the last 2 weeks. But anyway, guys, with that in mind, once again, I got to thank you for joining me here on YouTube. I really hope you enjoyed all this great free content, all this great free information. And with that said, guys, happy Friday to you. Best of luck to you. And I look forward to seeing you later on today on my website at brockpage.com.